Hello students, in last video we are already started macroeconomics and we are completed what about the introduction part and what about the scope also we are completed and started even features in last video and some features also we are completed also. That is, first one is study of aggregates, means macro is applicable to the aggregate economic system, means national income, everything is national output, everything is we are taking as a national level, and income theory, how to calculate national income, what type of methods we are using, how to we can accounting, everything will be getting, and general equilibrium analysis, not a it is a general equilibrium analysis, average of the price and everything, interdependence, each and everything is interdependence under the economy because one is depends on another one. That is investment, everything we are taken and explained in last videos, and today we are going to discuss about the lumping method. Lumping method means macroeconomics deals with the economy as a whole. Whole economy will be deals by macroeconomics, that's why here we are using lumping method. So for explaining a simple example is also given by Professor K.E. Boulding. That is, for example, in forest we will be having aggregative trees. A separately one tree, what about the characteristics of one tree? Then it is called microeconomics. Aggregative activities of complete trees will be deals by the macroeconomics, mainly explained by Professor Boulding. For easily understanding purpose only, he is given this simple example through taking of forest only. Then based on this we are saying as a lumping method we are using for analyzing of the economy through macroeconomics. So macroeconomics deals with the economy as a whole, not a individual, not a particular. Next one is growth models. So these growth models are also very useful for formation of the different growth models for understanding of the economic growth and development of the economy. So for this purpose, for example, if we are having correct growth models in the economic system, we can find out what about the development and what about the growth of the economic system. For example, Mahalanobis, he is also one of the economists. He is emphasized one growth model to our economics, that is what about heavy industries, means medium scale and large scale and mega industries. How to we can reach to the growth of the these industries will be taken as an example and emphasized one growth model to the macroeconomics by Mahalanobis. So based on this is also we are saying growth models are very important contribution will be having to preparing of the economic growth of the economic system. Next, general price level. Here macroeconomics deals with the aggregative prices of goods and services is nothing but general prices of goods and services in the economy, not a single good price or single service price. It will be average prices of goods and services will be deals by the macroeconomics. That's why it is we can call as general price level will be doing by the macroeconomics. Next one is, this is policy oriented economics also we can say that. Without a policy, one country is we cannot see the development. Every country has, they are following different policies to promote their development of the nation. So what type of policy oriented will be having and mainly explained by whom? So this policy oriented mainly importance is given by J.M. Keynes. Already we know this economist also. So according to J.M. Keynes, this policy oriented is very important for the to promoting of economic growth, means what about the increase in real output of goods and services is called economic growth. So to promoting of this we can use policy oriented economic system and provide more employment. When we are seeing more output, then automatically providing more employment opportunities. So generate more employment opportunities and control the inflation and depression. These type of different problems also we can control through policies only, because macroeconomics analyze the what about the total economic system only. So we can find easily what about the problem. If we know the problem, then behind of the problem what are the reasons also easily we can find out, and suitable measures we can implement to controlling of the problems also. So that's why compulsory policy oriented economic system is we can call as macroeconomics only. So that is the main reason macroeconomics, when we are taking individual level, microeconomics is very useful. When we are taking as a national level or economy level, then compulsory we need to analyzing of the macroeconomics. So that's why these are all very important features will be having by macroeconomics. That is, first one is study of aggregates, and second one is income theory, that is another name of macroeconomics, and mainly developed by J.M. Keynes only. And third one is general equilibrium analysis, and fourth one is interdependence. All economic variables are interdependence only. One will be deciding the another one. That is, we can call as interdependence. Here we are not using as a slicing method. It is here we are using as a lumping method. For explaining easily purpose only, Professor Boulding, he is taken one example, that is macroeconomics deals with the aggregatives of the trees in the forest, not a particular characteristics of a tree. So particularly we are taking one tree, then it is micro. Complete aggregative trees in forest is nothing but macroeconomics, mainly given example by Professor Boulding. And different growth models is needed for the development of the economic growth and economic development. And for this purpose, different models will be we can prepare through using of macroeconomics, and given one example mainly prepared by Mahalanobis, and for development of the heavy industries, our economic system. And general price level, average prices of goods and services only here we are taking, not a single good price. Overall average prices of all goods and services will be analyzed by the macroeconomics. And finally, it is a policy oriented, because without the policy we cannot see the development of economic system. That's why J.M. Keynes, he is given more importance to the policy oriented, to promoting of growth and providing of more employment and controlling of some problems and implementing of some measures to promoting of the economic development purpose only. So these are all we are discussed about the features of macroeconomics. So we are completed features of macroeconomics also. So students, if you are like this video, please subscribe my channel and forward to your friends also. Thank you.